Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to...
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring
Indeed.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you...
Interesting. Perhaps you... You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order. Lumos. Lumos. Seems that's off limits to me. We can't go up there. Appears I won't be going up there. Lumos.
Well, I suppose. No.
Lumos.
Why would I want to hear what you're good at?
I don't think it's anything special if your family works in the industry. Makes them a boring lot.
I think it's fine when you're best at something. Take me, for example. Hackett said I'd make a wonderful aura.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. If you do that, you'll lose. Trust
I
me.
can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire in the common room later. After the arts last class, I've earned it.
Lumos.
I find its location a little
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Lumos.
Don't get the password. from this
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skill.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before...
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin. Not everyone has a ministry.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig...
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get...
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting... I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our...
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Lumos.
Good morning. I trust you're ready.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Well, you are here. Now, in light of your especially...
OWL?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will, after much discussion with the head... Here you are.
Thank you, Professor, but what...
This way.
Arthur Six tried conjuring a pillow the other day. Ended up with a hedgehog.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.